See your life, Nigeria, when you will not respect the rule of law. The rule of law is so simple to understand. You have a good law in Nigeria. You see what's going on between the military and the ministry. So you, the retired general, under the Nigerian law, a retired military officer no longer holds command or authorize any officer or military operation. Once you are retired, the officer ceases to exercise official powers vested in the Nigerian Armed Forces. Any directive issued by such a person carries no legal or official weight unless it is authorized by the Minister President or the Ministry of Defense. Therefore, a retired general cannot lawfully order serving soldiers to take action, especially in a civilian matter such as land building or environmental enforcement. And to you, Mr. Soldier Officer or Soldier, the role and obligation of serving military officers is to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the 1999 Constitution as amended in 2011. It is also in the Armed Forces Cap A2 LM 2004. Clearly define the role of the military. Number one, to defend Nigeria from external aggression. 2, to maintain territorial integrity. 3, to aid civil authorities only when properly called upon. So, military officers acting on others outside their constitutional roles, especially in civil disputes or against lawful government enforcement, are engaging in an illegal operation and could face disciplinary or criminal consequences under military law and the general law of Nigeria. But unfortunately, your guy at the top, they won't see it that way. So, if soldiers obeyed a retired general's directive to prevent lawful demolition, they risk being charged with insubordination, unlawful interference, or aiding and abetting or obstructions of government work. So when we talk about the powers of the Ministry of Environment or the federal or whatever, Abuja, whatever Wike is handling, they are empowered with environmental laws and urban development regulation to enforce compliance, including. So if the normal protocol is observed by Wike office, right? Because this is an authority on its own, representing the federal government. So if due process was followed, such as issuance of notices and obtaining proper authorization, the ministry's action is lawful and binding, and no private person or group, including the retired military officers, has the power to obstruct it. Right? They have no power to obstruct it. Any attempt to prevent such enforcement can be treated as obstructions of lawful duty, contrary to Section 38 of the Criminal Code and other relevant statutes. So the right and lawful pathway for the building owner and any interested party is to seek a court injunction if they believe the demolition is unlawful. So using military personnel or force to block enforcement is an abuse of power and contrary to democratic principles. Imagine a lot of people that have faced this demolition up till now. Now, because you are a retired military officer, with all that you have done to this country, okay, I withdraw that aspect. I withdraw it. But, Basheberu Labomo, you are now retired, please. Go to court and stop the demolition process. And then that is when you prove that there's still rule of law in Nigeria. My name is Bradley Jan Olayemi. Thank you.